here at Atherton West J Media.
Take a trip to my side.
Atherton West J Media.
Good people, what's going on? This is your boy Atherton West J Media. We're coming live from Atherton West J Media Studios, and tonight, y'all see what I got right there with me? Love it black. I've been seeing everybody wear this shit. I've been trying to find out who make it. Portia brought it to me. Shout out to Steve Lou, what it do. Welcome to the media show. I didn't catch your name. Your name is
Jay.
Jay, that's right, Jay.
Yeah.
So Jay, I'm gonna ask you a few questions about your business.
Let's go.
I wanna know what's going on with you. I wanna know about this Love is Black. You know what I'm saying? And why you ain't got none for the big boy?
Man, I got some. You know what? It's actually crazy. I got a homeboy down in Savannah. Mm-hmm. He wears 6X. Mm-hmm. I don't know what size you wear, but you know, he about what 6'5". Mm-hmm. I don't know what his weight is, but you know, he came to me and was like, "Yo, I love your brand, I love what you're doing. Mm-hmm. I can't find nothing for me." Mm-hmm. I said, "Don't worry about it. I got you." Mm-hmm. So I did a custom one for you. Mm-hmm. Just let me know what size you do. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of you.
All right. Yeah. All right. So is your material stretchy?
Yeah, it's stretchy.
So I wear a 3X in Nike. So I probably wear like a 4 or 5.
Okay, I got you.
All right. Okay. Once you hear that now, he said he got me a suit. Now I'm gonna buy it.
I got you.
Okay. Now, how long have you been you consider yourself a fashion designer?
Man, you know what? It just all happened all at once. Mm-hmm. I don't even consider myself a fashion designer. You know, I love fashion. I've been in fashion since I was 19, 20. I started doing a little modeling back in the day.
Oh, okay. You was a pretty Ricky back in the day.
No, I ain't going to claim that. I just took advantage of what God gave me. So I just took advantage of that and jumped straight into retail.
I used to want to be one of them boys, man. They paid me for the looks, man. And, you know, they slept on me late. You know what I'm saying? Right. So at 19, you started off modeling.
Right.
So when did you get an itch to start creating fashion, creating wear?
You know what? I started managing a store back home called Devereaux's. And it's similar to like City Gear. City Gear actually bought them back in Cincinnati. And when I did that,
you from the neck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I jumped into. I became a sneakerhead instantly. Sneakerhead. So sneakerheads was what's that?
Well, everybody no bigger than sneakerhead. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. You know what? I'm a recovered sneakerhead.
Okay.
Recovered. When I say recovered sneakerhead, meaning that I was buying about 2 to 3 pair a week. Managing like Foot Locker, Jimmy Jazz, and stuff like that. So, you know, you always got a nice outfit to match your shoes.
I got to stop you there. I got my Shadow 3s on.
Okay.
What is your favorite?
My favorite shoe, man. I grew up watching MJ. I'm a Jordan fan.
What number?
My all-time favorite is the Chicago 2s. All-time favorite. No other colorway. Wow. I don't like no other colorway.
Wow. Just the simple first one. Simple white.
Chicago 2s. All white with the little red on the back, the little red wing, and the black sole. That's it.
See, good people. That's a real sneakerhead shoe. Not that big wide, you know what I'm saying? My favorite shoe, you know what that is?
What's that?
Cement 3s.
Cement 3s. Okay.
Cement 3s. Cement 4s, cement 5,
okay, or
red 4s, 5 or 3s. Favorite Jordan, simple but clean, you know.
Right.
Best shoes ever. Right. My bad. So you started from sneakerhead. So that's where you got your sense of fashion from.
Right. So sneakers, I always got to have outfits to match. I was real simple, straight to the point. I was the type that can buy a pair of nice J's and go find an outfit from Walmart and make it work for me. You know what I mean? I always felt like fashion was a part of your confidence. You know, you can get an outfit from Walmart, and if you got the confidence and you can rock it well, you know, nobody would know it came from Walmart at the time. So, you know, and then, you know, not having all the money in the world, so I still had to make it work.
Yeah. So who were some of your fashion influences coming up?
Man, fashion influences coming up. I'm gonna say Pharrell.
I would never. Now, let them know you're close to my age. They're gonna put our age out there. Know y'all see that. But Pharrell had a very fashion forward approach.
Right.
You know, so he used more colors in his fashion approach back then to kind of offset. Man, he might wear a Walmart pink T-shirt with some $5 shoes on and some Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I had learned coming up with colors. If you get the right color T-shirt or right color hoodie, it don't matter where it came from.
Make it work.
It's gonna be fresh with the shit, with the shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for real, what about to me looking at you to judge you? I would have said Kanye.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. You know, I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, just with me, to be honest with me, being 6'4", 6'5", tall, light skinned, I felt like I already attract attention. So I never wanted. You know what I mean? I just felt like I never wanted to be that person in the center of attention because I felt like it was already gonna be there. So I still try to be low key with it. Yeah.
Okay. So at what age? Okay, so you're 19, you get into fashion, you popping your shit. Did you go to college or did you go no college, no training? Nothing.
No training. I'm gonna tell you, actually, God put me through a lot of different training, trial tribulations. I had my son at 20 years old, so I jumped right into it, working, grinding, cutting hair, changing oil, changing brakes, straight hustling, 100% the legal way, and just kept grinding from there.
Yeah, see, that's what I tell a lot of the young guys that ask me for advice. I tell them, you got to grind. Like, I can tell you all the shit it take to win, but if you don't grind, you got to go through the whole process. Trial and error is the best teacher in life. You got to know what to do, what not to do, when it's time, when it's not time. It don't matter how much money you got, what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so you was working. What made you say, man, let me get back to this fashion shit?
You know what? It was 2019 November. 2019 November. I was managing LA Fitness. You remember LA Fitness?
Yeah. Shout out y'all. Y'all charged me for 2 years in a row. I showed up 3 times.
Yeah, I did.
Why y'all did that, man?
What you mean?
Y'all had an auto charge on my card, man.
Man, I didn't do it. You know what I mean? If I did it, I wouldn't be sitting right here. I'd be rich somewhere else.
Man, mama, I'm like, damn, I went a whole 2 years with that big 3 motherfucker. My wife said, hey, man, if you ain't going that shit, we gonna call you for let that shit go.
Right.
They said, nah, I don't cancel, I'm gonna go. Right. They know that, because they know that. Go ahead, my bad.
They're just gonna take their money. Working 55 hours a week. I don't know. I'm sure it's a bunch of people out there.
You was a physical trainer?
No, I was a general manager.
Okay, so you was the whole stuff.
Yeah.
So what does the general manager do at LA Fitness?
Man, finances, numbers, sales, marketing. You know, it's LA Fitness don't have no commercials, no billboards. So our job is to drive the traffic to the facility. Management, which is something that's real important. Numbers, conference calls, and you know, it's slick on the corporate, but sales. You know,
so you got that job with no college degree.
Yeah, just experience. So actually, they start everybody off at the bottom. You come in as a regular sales associate, and you work your way up. I jumped my way up in like 6 months to a general manager. Did that for 6 years, and then at that point, you ever get that feeling in your stomach when you just tired of just another. If I take another order from another VP, if I take another conference call, if I get another customer coming up to me complaining. You know what I mean? I was like, I just can't do it no more.
You get sick of the bullshit.
Just get tired of it. You know, it feels like you got a bigger purpose.
I get tired of answering. You know, I've been out there about my marriage too, baby. But that's another subject. You know, sorry. I'm sorry I had to get that shit out because it's true. You asked me too many fucking questions. Now, so you had an epiphany. Oprah calls it an aha moment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Oprah says sometimes in life you get the aha moment, and that's when you should take advantage of it.
Right.
So when did you get your aha moment and say, you know what? It's time for me to leave LA Fitness. I gotta chase this dream.
So I had got the aha moment in I'm gonna say August. I'm gonna say August of 2020. I'm gonna tell you what happened. It was after COVID. They shut the gyms down. Everybody came back. On average, LA Fitness, the one I was at, was getting about 1,200 people a day. But after COVID, it was only about 400 people a day. So the traffic was way slower. But the VPs and everybody else was still pressing on top of me like we had a whole bunch of work to do. But there's only like a quarter of the people coming into the gym. So I was like, this is y'all killing me right now. So I was like, you know what? If I tell them I got COVID, they're going to give me 2 weeks off. I said, y'all going to give me 2 weeks off. And I knew within those 2 weeks, I had to prove to myself that I can make Love is Black pay for all my bills. And that's what that's exactly what happened. I called up my homegirl, Letitia Williams. She got a shot.
Hold on, let me stop you. I don't know if that
Go ahead.
We don't be out here tonight. This man is what we call in the hood a nigga. He did some nigga shit. He said, listen. See, that's why I love my people. No disrespect to you. See, black folk, we gonna make something out of nothing.
Right.
Only a nigga would think that, man. Hey, listen, them folk gonna pay me for 2 weeks and I got COVID. Now for the take these 2 weeks, I gotta put myself in position. Cause when this shit is over, you still eat.
Right.
That's what I heard when you said.
Right.
Go ahead and say your homegirl got a boutique.
Yeah, no, she had a restaurant down in Savannah, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I told my wife, I said, this was actually Sunday. I had a week left. And at this time, I was hustling at a gas station, setting up a tent, a table. I don't care about hustling. So, I called her on a Sunday. I was like, yo, how's business going down there? She was like, it's cool. I said, you mind if I set up a table? I honestly was expecting her to say no. She said, yeah, come on down here, set up a table. I had never been to Savannah a day in my life. I told my wife, she was like, I'm going to be leaving the family for a couple of days. And she was like, okay, go ahead. I went down there for 3 days, made like $1,600 in 3 days in Savannah. I was like, oh, this is it. So I went 3 months in a row going to Savannah, driving back every week faithfully, taking care of home, paying the bills. And then I saved enough money to open up a store in Stonecrest Mall. Yep.
You see that good picture? The young folks see her, he said, grind, dedication. And Omo Store. Now, Omo Store and Stonecrest Mall ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? So how is that? You know what I'm saying?
Man, Stonecrest's been a blessing. It's been a blessing. It's fun. It's still.
Are you there? Are you there on a day to day?
I am on a day to day. I still, if you would have came in there today, I still would have been selling like a regular sales associate. I don't ask my staff to do nothing that I won't do. So, I'm
how many people you have on staff?
Oh man, I think 5 or 6.
All you said is Love is Black.
Love is Black, and also got a book that I published. I sell my book as well. Okay. Yeah. My book is called "I'm Stronger, I'm Wiser, I'm Better." Story how I overcame paralysis and depression. I was completely paralyzed. Okay, let's get into that. So, let's get into this book. Okay. You paralyzed. Yeah. So what happened? I had the flu. The flu turned into an autoimmune disease called Guillain-Barré syndrome. So it's commonly seen in vaccinations, like a flu vaccination.
So you took the flu vaccination?
I had the flu. So it's contracted from a virus. A lot of times when you get the vaccination, you have if you get the flu, the flu vaccination, it might show flu symptoms. A lot of times people are getting the COVID vaccination and it's showing COVID symptoms. But I had the actual flu, and the flu turned into the GBS, which is an autoimmune disease. It's your nervous system. My immune system that fights off infections start fighting my immune system. So my body is fighting against each other, and it just shut down.
Damn.
Yep, it shut down.
Wow.
Ended up in the hospital for 4 months.
Wow. Was you married then?
No, wasn't married. Wasn't married. Had a girlfriend. She walked away. On that time. Yeah.
Fuck her. I said for shout out my boy Amico Twan. That's Amico Twan. He's Atlanta internet comedian. That's his number time. He say fuck him about everything. Fuck him. So my point is, so you was there 4 months.
4 months. December.
So was you conscious?
Yeah, I was completely conscious. No pain. Seeing everything that was happening. Lung shut down. Bladder shut down. Completely paralyzed. Sitting there like this. Looking around with my eyes. And
so I know you did a lot of praying.
Definitely.
Oh, so I know we see now that God answers prayer.
Yeah.
So what was that whole journey like?
Well, you know what? In my book, depression hit me real hard. One of my chapter 7, is titled "Suicide Attempt." Ready to give up. I attempted suicide. I attempted entertaining the devil. Being in there from December, January, February, and March. Meaning, I said Christmas, New Year's. I watched the Super Bowl in the hospital, Valentine's Day in the hospital. So it was tough.
Now, Jay, Big was a silly person. Now, you say you made a suicide attempt. Yeah. And you were paralyzed. Right. To me, that's absolutely hilarious.
Right. So
how the fuck did you commit suicide? Right. And you're paralyzed.
Right. So you want me I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Yeah.
So at that time, my body wasn't fully paralyzed. I had gained the top half of my body. You got any kids?
Yeah.
How old are your kids?
27, 6, and 3 Friday.
Okay. So when they at that baby stage, when if they sit up and you let them go, and they do one of these, but if they lean over too far, they'll fall. Yeah. That was me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? They had no core strength.
Yeah.
So I was exactly the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that one day, I seen the nurse was getting me out of the bed, get ready to give me a little bath and take me to the bathroom or whatever. Mm-hmm. And she leaned me up and she put her hand on my back. I was like, I got it, nurse. Mm-hmm. As soon as she moved her arm, I looked at the metal rail on the side of the bed. And I started thinking, I said, you know what? If I lean over, I can't retract it. You know what I mean? If I lean over, it's going to happen. Mm-hmm. So I looked at the rail. I said, you know what? If I hit my temple hard enough on the side of this rail, it's a wrap.
Man, say that, man. Good people, we're going to break. We'll be right back. Jay from Love is Black in the building.
All right, ladies. They here. I just brought them in. I know the mall is closing, but we open again tomorrow at 12 o'clock. I got the ladies' tech suits in. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. Come see us. Love is Black, Stonecrest Mall. Oh, you see what's behind it? Hey, let's go. Let's go, y'all. No games. Love is Black. Black History Month. Valentine's Day coming up. Let's go.
Good people, we back. We got Jay from Love is Black here. Okay? Jay, you was talking about your paralysis suicide.
Yep.
Now, I made a lot of that, but it's a serious matter. So
right.
It had got so bad that when you try to throw yourself into a metal object to kill yourself.
Correct.
Let's get back into that.
Right. So at that time, I hit my head on the side of the rail, and then the nurse instantly jumped up. Oh, Mr. Collins, you all right? You all right? And then the tears started coming down my eyes. And then in that moment, it wasn't that it hurt. It was more so I was mad that I wasn't dead. You know what I mean? Because after being in the hospital for so long, and imagine, just being in a wall and all you're doing is, if you've ever been in the hospital, they got the TV, they got the clock. It's not too much entertainment. People don't really like coming to visit that often. So I was more so upset that it didn't end.
I want to stop you there because I misspoke about one of my kids, and I know he locked up right now. If I don't say that, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? My son from the street hustle. He's 31 years old. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He said I always leave him out.
He's 31.
So he's 31. It's my son from the street. Like he like my little, but that's Kiddo. Shout out Kiddo, free you. I want to say because he real hard on that. Like, you always say you don't never shot me out, Pop. You know what I mean? So shout out to him, Kiddo. You know what I'm saying? So what type of dark place you have to be in to go, to try to kill yourself like that? Like, how you come from that dark and deep of a place to now you feel like here you exude confidence. You exude like how you go from that extreme to this extreme.
Man, it was definitely a journey. Once that happened, I started entertaining thoughts with the devil. So I think like, well, you know what? I can't even kill myself, right? I wonder if the devil, if I sold my soul to the devil, would he let me get up and walk tomorrow? It got that deep. It got that deep. And I got really desperate. You know what I mean? I was 23 at the time. I said, you know what? I can't do that. I grew up in a Christian church. And, I just can't do it. Rebuke the feeling. And then I just pleaded out to God. I said, God, whatever you want from me, I will do it if you let me walk. Yeah, you got that serious. Yep, and he did it.
When he do it, that's what I tell people, man. I don't see how you believe in anything but the Most High.
Yeah.
Cause man, he can do some stuff that can't that do it. Look at me. I was 41 years old.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody who know me, they know me out there. They know what I was on. And I told my wife one night we were laying in bed. I want to want me a podcast studio. You know what she told me? How you gonna do that? I tell her,
that's crazy.
Hey, you know what? 9 days later, I had the whole thing together. Right. So I'm saying it's like it wasn't me. It was the Most High.
Right.
And it's like I am dedicated to this. I am a fiend for success. You know what I'm saying? So I have to make this work. And I tell you, it's an honor people like you come sit down with me and share your stories and show the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? That like they think they only want to go through something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because they like to hold it in. Now. I be trying to show them, like we had Chef on my Hugo son earlier, the king of Atlanta on Hibachi, right? He created cooking he started out cooking in a restaurant again Friday for his birthday, cooking on the street. Wow. So now he's one of the most booked private chef in Atlanta. You see what I'm saying?
Crazy.
To you, you know what I'm saying? 23 years old, a young man having suicidal thoughts, making a suicide attempt. You know what I'm saying? Want to try to sell your soul to the devil so you can walk again.
Right.
But as soon as you accept the God and say, you know what, God, I'm here for you. I need you. And look at you. I don't know how many years later I'm gonna get your age away. But now you're a successful entrepreneur. You got a fucking store. And you got I Love Is Black. So where did I Love Is Black come from?
You know what? It was me and my wife was having some up and downs in our marriage at the time, and I realized that I couldn't really love her without loving myself first. And Love Is Black came from that, and I threw it on a T-shirt. I said, you know what? I said, I'm either gonna do it halfway, or I'm gonna do it all the way. Halfway is not all the way. So you know, I just gotta have faith. I put it on a T-shirt, made an investment with one of my checks. My family started supporting me. They started wearing it. Other people started asking where they got it from. And from that time, it just went up. And I just kept being consistent and just kept pushing it and hustling it. No matter, you know, if I'm doing a pop-up shop, if I'm at a gas station with a table, if I'm doing door-to-door. I used to get off of work from LA Fitness with a tub full of T-shirts going to the barbershop. You're like, yo, you the manager? Yeah, you mind if I talk to your clientele, show them what I got? Yeah, go ahead. And they might say no. You know, and then
what does Love Is Black actually mean?
So Love Is Black is made to just empower our people. You know, it's not saying that love is only black. Love could be the relationship between you and your son that you just gave a shout out to. You know what I mean? Love Is Black could be the power that you feel within your religion. It could be it has so many different meanings to it. I think about the love between me and my grandmother, the love between me and my kids, the love between me and my spouse, the love that I have for my hustle. Love Black has no color. Black has no color at all. So saying love is black is just it's everything. It's everything.
Yeah. So now that you have reached this level, you're an author. You're a successful entrepreneur. And from hearing that your marriage is back on track. You and your wife probably doing better than you ever have.
Right.
Now that's why I want. Now, Love Is Black is cool, but you know, me and my wife been together 17 years.
Wow.
So I want to know how you turned their relationship around. What did you have to do because I feel like as black men, you know, it's very hard being a black man in America. But to be in a long-term relationship is even harder.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what did you do to fix that issue in your relationship as a man?
As a man, I'm gonna be honest, you had to swallow your pride. You had to swallow your pride. In a relationship, pride has nowhere, no place at all. You know what I mean? Because you might want certain things, and she might want certain things, and you just won't budge on it. And at the end of the day, that's really what it came down to. And you know, in my opinion, you can't have a relationship without having God in it too. So it's bound to fail if it's not that in there. So personally, swallowing my pride, admitting my mistakes, and then trying to make it better from there.
You know, what I've had a difficult time in a relationship is not losing. I tell my wife, we saw from so I'm just crazy when bring this up. Last night, I told her I feel like you want me to lose myself in this relationship. It's like we can't be in love. It's like you saying I have to love myself, and just because I'm confident about myself, it does not mean I'm less confident. It does not mean that it's a knock against you.
Right.
I have to be this person so that I can love you the way that you want me to love you. Right. And I think a lot of times in African American relationships that we as men are feel like we have to choose between being a lover of self. Like either you're not all to your lady, then you can't be a man. And I feel like in relationships, a man has to be a man, and a man has to have uber confidence. Uber like you, like if you wasn't the man you are now, you couldn't take care of your family the way you have. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was a hand-picked dad, you know, it's me saying not you. You was a hand-picked, you know, all into your wife, that you wouldn't be successful as you are. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I personally feel that distracts you and keep you away from stepping out on faith like you did.
I agree. That's a struggle. That's then you talking about the balance.
Yeah,
talking about that balance. That balance is real. That balance is real. So. And even to this day, that's something I talk to my wife about is working right now for me, because you say successful, but in my mind, I ain't made it nowhere.
Yeah.
I ain't make it nowhere.
Yeah.
Like I'm still.
When I say success, I'm speaking mindset.
Right. Okay.
Because I don't know your finances.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when I say success, you have a successful mindset.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So in my opinion, it need to be 70-30. But 70-30, should be like this and 30 down here. But really, it balances out, in my opinion. We make a small sacrifice so that way we can win in the end. So that way we can take them cruises, take them vacations, spend time together, put the kids through college, things like that. I know in most cases, women like, oh, you doing this, you working, you ain't never home, you doing that, you doing that. You always, interviewing people, stuff like you don't never have no time to spend with me.
Yeah, that's what me and my wife, last couple of days I took off because my wife she's learning how to deal, like she had to share me now. So for 15, 16 years, she's always had me to herself. Right. Now that I'm trying to be an entrepreneur, I'm trying to grow a company, I'm trying to build up a brand. So I told her I cannot be here with you every day. Right. That's kind of selfish of you, woman, to be here with you every day, knowing that I have to get out here and let the world, I have to record, I have to do interviews, I have to meet people, I have to network in order for me to grow the business. Right. So, and it has taken a toll on my relationship. And I found I'm in a point I'm able to constantly keep reassuring her. You know what I'm saying? That everything's gonna be fine, everything's gonna be okay. But yesterday we had an argument. I told her I cannot keep reassuring you. You have to have belief and faith and uber confidence in me. Right. That regardless of what's going on, I'm gonna do right by you. Yeah, absolutely right. You cannot become a victim of what's in your head, what's on Instagram. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's not real life. Right. Real life is what you see before me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I said so. Then we had a mediator, and the mediator said, so when you call him, what he get most time? He over at his studio. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You feel me? Right. Grinding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Did he come home every night? Yeah. Right. He's gonna stay out 3 times in 17 years.
They don't want to hear that though.
You know what I'm saying? I said, baby, these is facts. I said, forget all the things that you make up in your. We talking about actual factuals. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife, you know what I'm saying, decided to walk away with corporate America 2 years ago. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I told her, hey, baby, black person going to your back have a stroke. And don't even worry about it. You don't work no more. How financially I was able to take on that. We still here. So, you know what I'm saying? So I just say to the man that, it's not a lot of guys that I'm seeing in our age demographic that have been in long-term relationships no more because it's like a microwave society now. So I tell my wife all the time, you go into people don't have the same dedication that we have. They don't understand it. Right. Have you had that same difficulty?
All the time. You talk to her right now, she'll say the exact same thing. So we working on it now. She worked from home. We got the kids from home from COVID. Yeah. They're not in school, so she's still working. So she a mom. Yeah. She working. And she a teacher.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you got to be a teacher when you get little kids at home.
So my wife went and got her a little weekend gig. You know what I'm saying? Give her something to do because she was a pit bull. You gotta find something to like keep your mind going. Right. And it's getting better. Right. It's getting better. You know what I'm saying? So I have you got to share that little moment with me. So what do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
And you know what? I didn't even see myself right here at all. You know what I mean? I didn't see it. To be honest with you, I'm putting my head down, staying humble. Hard work without faith is dead. So every single day, I'm just keep grinding, keep working hard. Tomorrow is just building. In the next 5 years, I would love to build Love is Black up to the point where it's in Macy's and it's in Foot Locker, it's in Target, it's in Family Dollar. You know what I mean? It's worldwide. I would love to see a distribution for Love is Black.
So what is your price point for your product?
It's definitely within affordable price point.
How much is that
hats? Oh, I didn't even drop this hat yet. I'm about to drop it this weekend.
Now, you see, that's my style. Now, I love them hats.
Yeah, it's a snapbacks here. Dropping this hat this weekend. It's the first time I'm doing one with a patch. This hat's going to be $30. I got other hats for $20. T-shirts for $30. I got full jogging sets, outfits like Skino got on. So it's definitely affordable within a great price range.
I'm not the big question. I'm gonna rock it.
Okay.
I'm gonna rock it because one of my other boys, shout out my boy, excuse me, I'm drinking. My boy Jay from Love for Crew, he another black designer in Atlanta. I support black people. And we gotta get back to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you, you don't know me.
Right.
But one thing we got commonality is we brothers. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you don't have to know me because you took a chance to come sit down and let me interview you. Right. So it's my duty to take my platform and to help my culture grow. Because in America, we have to put each other in position to balance. Like we balance. Right. America got to be rebalanced. Gotcha. And we need to have, we need to have a Love is Black like Macy's. Right. Right. We need to have, like Master P said the other day, that we need a black Nike. Right. That makes it fair. It makes it balanced. Mm-hmm. If all you got is Nike and Adidas and Reebok, it's monopoly. All we got to come spend our money with them. It's okay if you spend your money with us too. Mm-hmm. Our products are not lesser than. Mm-hmm. Your products actually look quality to me. You know what I'm saying? So I commend you for taking that faith. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here as the West J Media, the media show. We want to promote our culture. The premise of my show is our news, our way, the things we talk about. Then I talk about on my show the things that are concerned with our community. I'm not limiting myself. My community is worldwide. And people say, "Why you always say?" Because, man, we have to stop putting ourselves in a box. Like, black people are beautiful. Black is love. Like, but they don't mean that because I'm proud of who I am. That's disrespect to you. Because guess what? You know what I'm saying? People, Fox News, number one cable. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Why we can't have something for our own? Right. That's all I'm on. So I'm not, trying. You know what I'm saying? So, 5 years from now, you want to have a big distribution, right? Mm-hmm. Would you like for your kids to go into fashion?
You know what? It's funny because I actually put them at Christmas time. Mm-hmm. I brought them to the mall, let them sell. I paid them that day. Mm-hmm. 5 years from now, I don't want to be doing what I'm doing. I would love to build this and give it to my kids. Mm-hmm. I'm real big on building a generational wealth. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about Rockefeller, things like that. So when I see that, that's something that I want to create. I want to be able to build something to the point where my kids, grandkids can go to college based off of something that I'm building right now.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. So your book, will you be writing another book?
You know what? I'm not sure. Whatever God put in my spirit to do at this point right now.
What about would you consider running a relationship book?
Man, that's something else I thought about too. That's actually pretty dope. When the Will and Jada thing came out, the entanglement thing, me and my wife did an entanglement year.
What?
Entanglement year.
No,
a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people that's watching me on here.
Now, Jay, my wife need to hear this. Now, Jay, get into that. What's an entanglement year?
We did an entanglement year.
Well, she had somebody, you had somebody.
Man, we were living in two different households.
But y'all still together?
Legally.
Yeah.
Legally. Mm-hmm. And then it was nothing but God that just brought us back. We came back to the table, sat down, talked about what we're going to do going forward. 4 hours later, it was like, we need to work this out. After 12 months.
So, now Jay, in them 12 months, would you still dipping your dip in it? Would you still dipping your chip in the dip? Or was it a complete cutoff?
You know what? I'm not going to disclose that. I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
I respect that.
I'm going to plead the fifth, yeah.
So, now I'm asking one last question about that. Now, y'all did a whole year of entanglement. Was it worth it?
Yes.
Did it bring y'all closer together?
Yes.
What about that brought you and your wife closer together?
The old school saying, the grass is not greener on the other side. You know what I mean? Because we've been married going on 6 years now. Before that time happened, it was 4 years. And we just looked at it like, man, hey, my wife wouldn't do it like that. My husband wouldn't do that. He know what I like. She would have cooked this. He would have brought me home that. He would have, you know what I mean? And at that point, I'll be 36 this year. And you start realizing, like, man, you ain't got time to try to retrain nobody how to do nothing else. When I'm trying to build a legacy, I ain't got time to try to build a whole new wife up. You know what I mean? God, I believe that God put somebody in your life for a reason and supposed to be that person. Not to say it couldn't be nobody else, but I honestly prayed that God sent me the right person. He don't make mistakes, so
yeah, that was big of you. The job was able to come back together.
Oh yeah, it was huge. I mean, when I tell you swallowing your pride and just be like, I was wrong.
Now, Jay, I gotta ask you something. Now, I'm straightforward now.
Go ahead.
How did you get over the elephant in the room? like, knowing that your girl was with somebody else. As a black man,
right?
You know how that I ain't right. Strippers. As a man,
right?
We as a black man, we hold our women different. That's hard for me to swallow.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know black. We got double standard. We don't give a damn about what we do. But you know what I'm saying?
We talked about it. We talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
It at the end of the day, it's just confidence.
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't have came back.
Yeah.
If she didn't feel like it wasn't sufficient enough, she would have stayed where she was, and vice versa. You know what I mean?
So that mean go people.
right. So vice versa. So if it's, it is what it is at the end of the day. Yeah.
Now, Jay, we gotta get to everything everybody want to know about you.
Okay. What's that?
These are a couple series of questions that we ask every guest on.
Okay.
To know if you're a real nigga, real black. We gonna say he love big corporate. Real brother. Oxtails and neck.
Ooh. I'm going with neck bones.
Okay. Candy yams or peach cobbler?
Yeesh. Ooh. Man, I love peach cobbler. I can't even. Them candy yams. My grandma used to make some good candy yams. She's from Alabama, but that peach cobbler,
be boxing.
Yes,
sir.
With the crunchy stuff on the top. Yep.
Cabbage or greens? Collard greens.
Collard greens or cabbage. Man, I love some cabbage, but them greens with the hot sauce.
Wait, grandma, you put a cornbread and eat it with an iron. So you gotta be a real country nigga, know something about that.
Man, look, I don't need no meat. I don't need no mac. I can eat just the greens and cornbread by itself, and that's it.
Yeah, with just a little bit of juice on it. Hot sauce with some onion, you gonna put on that bite.
Right.
Best soul food in the city.
Best soul food in the city. I'm not from here, so I'm still learning.
Where you from?
Cincinnati. Grew up in Cincinnati.
That's why you said. Look, I've been drinking thought juice.
Yeah.
I've been drinking thought juice. I'm on the thought juice tonight. Shout out to them folk. We don't give them the same plug, but
best soul
food. You did say you from the Natty. One of my best friends, shout out my boy Drake. Shout out my boy RP, my dog on Cuddy Cartel. Jim Crow, my dog. He passed away from Cincinnati, so I love Cincinnati. So, but you here? How long you been here?
7 years.
You been here long enough,
right?
Best soul food in the city.
Best soul food in the city. Oh man, I can't even. You know what? I like breakfast. I'm a breakfast person.
Mm-hmm.
I like gut busters.
Hey, Eastside, the best side. Shout out gut busters. The potatoes.
Yeah.
The potatoes
with the onions and peppers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The potato. Cheese grit. Let me tell you something. Gut busters.
Yeah.
Go check them out. They got one on Flat Shows and Counter Road.
Yeah.
Hey man, you going now and spend less than $10 for breakfast.
Yeah, you gonna be full.
Hey boy, you going to sleep, boy. Get you a breakfast sandwich, you going to work. You going home, kick it back with babe. You going to eat some potatoes, some grits, and all the cheese and shit. You're gonna be straight.
Right.
Favorite Future album.
Oh, I like that double album. I did that double album, the Future
Hendrix. Yeah. Yes, Hendrix was my Hendrix, the others, Future Hendrix. Hendrix actually my favorite Future album, R&B outside of that.
Man,
classic.
I was listening to that on the way, the Future part.
Yes. I love that album.
Yeah.
Classic. That is Future at its finest.
Yep.
I don't think we understand,
I didn't think it was going to be possible. You dropped 2 albums? I thought it was going to be one of them was going to be trash.
Nah. Future's the GOAT. Okay, now, Jay, what side of town got the best pussy?
Sheesh. Man, that's tough. You know what? I think I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
I tried to throw it in there, Jay. I tried to softball you. I tried it. You wouldn't go for it. Now, let me tell you something, Jay. Not for me and you. But if you know somebody, want to know somebody. That Southside. That Old National. That Garby Road. That Riverdale. I don't know what they put in their juice out there, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? Out there. Move right along. Now, Jay.
What's up?
Being from Cincinnati.
Right.
I got a big music scene up there.
Right.
I know you're a Dane family.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Is it Dane?
No, Dayton family.
Dayton.
The Dayton family.
Ohio. Yep.
Okay. Who's your favorite rap group from Ohio that we probably know?
Oh, favorite rap group. And one of my homeboys, Cali Cole. Shout out to him, R.I.P. He was dope. Way too soon. Died in a car accident. Yeah. I'm gonna go. Yeah, my homeboy. You got to.
Okay. Shout out that boy Calico, R.I.P. Now the last question I gotta ask everybody: favorite Outkast.
Favorite Outkast album. I like early Outkast. I don't like that that whole speaker box and all that, and it was straight. But
you like that number? You like album number 2, ATL?
Yeah.
Classic album.
I don't even know the name. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know the name of the album. But the one 300, Andre, when he was actually spitting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was up. Well, Jay, is it looking at the camera, get the people your Instagram, where your store is located at, and where they can contact you.
Got it. Come to Stonecrest Mall, Lithonia, Georgia, 2929 Turner Hill. You can follow me on Instagram. Love is Black Shop. Type in Love is Black Shop on Instagram. You can also type that in on Facebook. Follow me. Website, I do ship. Website is the same as a business name, loveisblack.com. I'll ship it out to you. I ship international. You can get the book from there as well. When you buy it online, I'm going to actually sign it, make it out to you, put it in the package, send it out, tracking number and everything.
What's your Instagram?
Love is Black Shop.
Love is Black Shop on Instagram. I'm finna follow. Afterwards, Jay Media, make sure you follow me back. Good people, this is Jay from Love is Black. He's in Stonecrest Mall. Is Stonecrest Mall, is it considered a city of Stonecrest and still Lithonia?
You know what? They actually became a city about a year or two ago, the city of Stonecrest, but it's in Lithonia. Yeah, they got their own little city now. City of Stonecrest. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, Buckhead trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, man. Hey, one thing I worry about, don't go to Buckhead. Hell no.
No.
You don't want your window. You know what I'm saying? Hey, good people, we'll be back next week. This is Jay from Love is Black. Remember to follow him on Instagram. Go to loveisblack.com. You know what I'm saying? To get the book and all the wear. And hopefully, next week, I'll have on a Love is Black shirt on the show. You know what I'm saying? I asked the Jay Media. This is Jay. We'll see you next week, good people.
Take a trip to my side. It ain't a game with us. Take a trip to my side.